here is a 12 volt power adapter. Got it going through a couple of variable resistors and a fixed resistor of an unknown value. Can't remember the value of it. Looks of it, it's quite a big one. And I've got one of these buck converter things, and I managed to get it tuned to 9.9 volts, which is quite mad because yeah, I was trying things with my multimeter, and the multimeter was just chucking all sorts of weird numbers at me, like 17. And I'm thinking, how can 17 volts come from a 12 volt adapter? And then I unplugged it and I tested it with the multimeter, and it was still registering 17 volts. It's just confusing the hell out of me. So it might be my multimeter needs batteries charged up or something, I don't know. But yeah, according to this buck converter, on the output it's saying 9.9, which is perfect for what I want to use it for. So on the input it's saying 9.9 or 9.8, and now the output is 9.8. So yeah, it's not registering much of a change through the buck converter. If I was to tune it with the variables, I can get it going up and down, but that's pretty much a sweet spot. I could probably go a little lower than that, 9.5. And what I'm trying to emulate is, if I can find it somewhere, yeah, here it is one of these. Obviously the wire's cut off because it's no good. It was kicking out like 1 volt, so it's supposed to be 9 volt output, but this was only chucking out like 1 volt. But again, it could be the multimeter. That's why I left a bit on there, just in case it is good. But yeah, so hopefully I can charge up this power cell thing here. So yeah, so I'm gonna try charging this beauty up. This is for an RC car, so 1 volt obviously is not going to make it go. So hopefully with this setup I can get this 12 volt to 9 volt, which is what this needs. This is a 7 volt battery, but it needs 9 to charge it, so hopefully I can get it all working. Okay, it's upside down I think. Oh well. Right, okay, so as you can see it says 9.9 there and 9.9 there. So now my multimeter is exactly the same as that's what it should be. So it seems that 12 volt net gear thing there was chucking out around 16-17 volts, because well, I never doubted my multimeter, but yeah, when I tried measuring it after I've added these, it still was saying the same as the input, which made no sense. Even if I unplugged it, it come up 17. I was thinking, what's going on? How is it storing that much? It took ages to drop as well. So yeah, with the 9.9 I'm confident that I can plug the RC battery in. We might actually get somewhere. So yeah, 9.9, 9.9, perfect. So you can see that saying 9.7, 9.8, 9.9. Same thing as what that's saying. Okay, not sure why it's deviating slightly, but could be because it's very close to the power there. Yep, seems to be more settled now. If you've got it too close to the AC, it's obviously going to mess it up. But yeah, 9.9. And prongs come out here. But yeah, I'll plug this in a bit. 9.9. Should be more than enough to charge 7 volt. So yeah. I'm going to try and match it best I can on this, which is supposed to be 9.0. I'm not too sure what the amps are going to be. I know it's going to be less than an amp, but you know, the range on here is 350 milliamps. I guess it's going to be around 500 milliamps, so it's not too much more. So it'll be faster charging, put it that way. And I'm going to plug this battery in and give it a go after a few hours, see if it all blows up, because the battery might be damaged, and if it is, which is the reason why that original adapter went kaput in the first place. But I'd rather test it out on the old second-hand equipment here than buy a new one, or use a new one to try and charge this cell or this battery. If it is dead, you know, I want to test it first, and if it charges fine, then I know that my new adapter, which is on its way, won't have to die in vain, rather damage old equipment. But yeah, so when I plug in the battery it all turns off, so I don't know if it's trying to draw too much current for the little board, or maybe it's a dead battery cell or something. So I'm going to have to look at the specs of this piece of shit and work out if it's maxing out on the amps, or maybe it's just a dead battery. Either way, it's a bit annoying, but there you go.